Have we got going? We are going. Excellent. So welcome, welcome. I haven't screwed up the overlay. I was just getting it ready. So we are into the first game here in the set between ACCM and Dexter in Magna Carto. We have Dexter here in the red as Tatars against ACCM in the blue as Lithuanians. Like not much to say about them at the moment. They're strong civs on Empire Wars. Lithuanians do now get the extra food at the start. Tatars will get their power spike a little bit later if they can get up to Castle Age. The free thumb ring is very, very beneficial. So we have range opening for Dexter and stable opening for ACCM. Stable into archery range. ACCM already produced one scout, has a couple more in the queue, and then we'll have the range producing presumably archers because he's stayed on gold, ready to try and snipe some spearmen. Speaking of which, here it is out to protect the archers. You were late with the overlay. As a full-time, part-time, occasional streamer, you should be doing that immediately. Lohab, you are correct. But I don't have fancy setups that hides it and moves it and whatnot. Maybe I should have some fancier setups. Okay, so military moving across, the villager moving probably by accident. Some issue with TCE. Gather points. Pretty sure you can make a hotkey for that. You can, and I moved it. It was just I wanted to move once Capture Age had engaged itself, which takes a few seconds. So we have counterattack here, 2 spears, 2 archers. ACCM not reacting, should lose. The villager doesn't, but manages to pick off an archer and reduce one of the spearmen to 1 HP. The side scouts trying to dive in to find damage. Killed something at the front. Okay, ACCM now on to double range, and it will be a second range for Dexter as well. Dexter's villagers getting caught here by the scouts, should lose that and then run away. Takes a hit from the spearman, so one of the scouts does go down. But well worth the trade for ACCM, who now has a 2 villager lead. 2 villager, 3 villager now. Okay. ACCM able to outmass Dexter at this stage. Dexter going to have to pull away. Those scouts being super annoying and not preventing the wall off going up. Hello Nessa, welcome. Can I ask you a personal question, JB? You can answer anonymously if you like. Go for it, Nessa. I can choose not to answer. Which Power Ranger were you when you was a little JBR? I was the white Power Ranger. I even had the sword. I was a black one because it was all mysterious, like, you know. Yeah, fair enough. That's fair enough. The black one's a solid shout. That is the type of questions that I know and expect from you, Nessa. Actually, that was way more tame than I would normally expect. Plus, I'm white as snow, so it makes total sense. Yeah, make it all good. Lohab, you are more than welcome to jump in. Anyone in the chat is welcome to jump in. Let us know which Power Ranger were you. And this will be going on to YouTube, so in the YouTube comments, let us know which Power Ranger were you. I think that generally applies to people over a certain age. But actually, I don't know how popular Power Rangers were after I was that sort of age myself. Don't know. Okay, so ACCM has seen that that is open at the back. Dexter has not. ACCM and both players on the way to Castle Age. ACCM only 15 seconds or so quicker. but with a 4-villager lead. Although Lithuanian's eco is pretty generic at the moment. Nessa, out of interest, were you the person that commented on my pronunciation of Uzi in one of the videos on YouTube? I don't know what you want about JB. That's a yes then. Okay, so ACCM does have a mix of skirms here, which should make light work, or does make light work of the archers. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Dexter was up quicker. Did I say that at the time? Anyway, ACCM forced into some house walls here and has been pushed off of gold. Has enough bank to get elite skirm and crossbow. Houses have enough HP to last for a while. By the way, it's not Nessalami. Nessalami changed his name 6 months ago, but never actually changed it back. It's actually Nilly. Fair enough. Fair enough. And crossbow completes for ACCM. Dexter rushing down a university here to secure the wall off, and also to get ballistics early. Still manages to lose 2 villagers. Crossbows from Dexter go to the back of ACCM's base. ACCM building a tower. Now ACCM is going to send skirms across. We'll be able to push this back with all of the skirms. Mistakenly garrisoning. Okay. There's enough skirms there that should be dealt with. Nice from ACCM to leave just a couple of crossbows on the wood line, making life difficult. The rest are going to try to break through at the front, but the GG scored. The damage is done. Dexter has lost or will shortly lose all of their army. Lost villagers on the wood line. This army will break in. There's too much to be able to wall off, and yeah, with no army left to defend, that is it. I'm impressed with Dexter there, though, actually. Kind of, obviously lost a few more villagers early on. Where are we looking at society? So yeah, lost 8 villagers to ACCM's 1. However, was kind of level pegging in lots of areas. 180 resources total gathered behind. Faster up with less idle time than ACCM. So yeah, a decent start. Okay, game number 2, we have Outcrop, and it's Hindustanis for Dexter versus Britons for ACCM. I like Britons here. I like Britons everywhere. I think they're a very, very strong civ. So yeah, Hindustanis are an interesting option though. They do have a lot of answers to, well, almost anything. Their Gulams a very, very good answer to archers. Camels, better than normal camels, are a good answer to cavalry. So yeah, they should have options of what they do. Outcrop is very reminiscent to me of slopes from Hidden Cup. So rather than the hills going all the way down on either side, there is just a central hill. A central hill? It's just off-center. So there is a hill on either side, separating the main area where the bases start, with all the wood lines and everything, from the pockets on left and right, where there are lots of gold and stone. Nice for ACCM because there's a lot of, well, sorry, there are herdables on the side that can be collected. Britons obviously take from the herdables faster than other civs do. Can you guess what time it is here, Mr. JB of the R? Lohab, you are in Croatia, I believe, which will be GMT +1. Sorry, +2 at the moment because it's still summertime. So I would say about 12:30. What's a Magna Carta? A Magna Carta is the Great Charter launched by King Stephen in 1215 or something. So it's basically a census of the time. But Magna Carto is the tournament I am currently running, which I am casting this for. And it is a 1v1 open sign-up tournament on Empire Wars using the Red Bull maps. Oh, it's your tournament. Yes, it is my tournament. It is my tournament, and it's sponsored by Magna Creative, which is the company my wife and I are just starting. Thank you, Lohab. Good time on the command. Appreciate that. So yes, check us out. There's a link there to our website. The website is just a holding page for the moment. We are in the process of designing what we want the website to actually look like, and then it should be being built over the next few weeks. And yeah, it does have links to our company Facebook page and LinkedIn page. Any interest and everything. Will the website have cool knights and castles? No. No, it will not, because it's not Age of Empires specific related. Yeah, any follows, likes, etc. sharing will be really, really appreciated as we try to build our brand a little bit. Or perhaps big ass boat and sailors holding a compass. No. Anyway, back to the game at hand here. Nice from Dexter there, using the spearman to identify that this is a solid woodline, so it can come forward and just build a couple of houses here to secure the back of their base, and has also house ward on the right hand side. ACCM going for the smaller walls, stayed on one range to begin with because ACCM is adding a stable. JBR, good luck with the stream. Thank you, Jade. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm expecting ACCM here to go for a few knights, but mostly to add a couple of TCs, take some control on either side, and Dexter is looking to do the same. So ACCM does have a small group of archers moving forward, and they will pick off a villager and then get upgraded to crossbows. So crossbow and bodkin coming in. ACCM's spearman sees Dexter's villagers out here, and they need to run from the soon-to-be crossbows. Was that just one clap? No, I heard the normal clapping, and yeah. This is absolutely brutal, but Dexter has 6 villagers here that are all going to die. There's a spearman that sees exactly where they are. And yeah, the GG's called. It's already, well, 2 villagers down at the moment. Shortly going to be another 6. That's a massive deficit to a player of ACCM's caliber. Yeah. Empire Wars can be super, super quick. Okay, we will move on from that one. Alright, game number 3, Frigid Lake. We've got Dexter as Khmer against ACCM as the Magyars. So, stable opening for both players. I played Kamigawa once and almost took a game from him with my weird strat. I genuinely maintain that I nearly got a win off of Nilly on Red Bull Wallow 3 qualifiers. And I think I even uploaded that game to YouTube, so it is on my YouTube channel. I wasn't even trying, JB. Yeah, Nessa, you're correct. Oof on Scotra as well. Yeah, Yo versus Yo on Master of Scotra 2 was a fairly big difference in level and ability. My aim that game was to take my own boars myself, and I did. So, do you play Empire Wars yourself? Sometimes. I quite like it as a game mode. It was a very humbling experience for JB. Oh, it was fun, Lohab. Socotra is the best map there is, in my opinion. 2 scouts here from Dexter will manage to snipe ACCM's villager. That's a good start. ACCM has not managed to find similar damage. There is a spearman here for Dexter. Scout comes the other side. Dexter dumps into the house. Could turn and fight the scouts. Spearmen come in and the scouts run away. Not been here in a while. How is being a dad? Hello, Spudgy. Welcome, welcome. It is wonderful being a dad. I'm having... yeah, I absolutely love it. Don't think I've said congratulations either, so yeah, all that shit. Thank you, Spudgy. Appreciate it. Yeah, I love being a dad. He's growing loads. And yeah, he's so giggly and happy and just really engaging with everything. So yeah, it's lovely. Okay, so back in this game, 4 scouts there managed to pick off a villager from Dexter. So Dexter has lost 2 to just the 1 of ACCM. Fire galleys now being produced from both players. And ACCM trying to add in the farming eco. JB, make sure to enjoy every moment of it, because at one point he'll reach the ripe old age of 14 and then problems begin. I was a teacher for a while, so I'm actually slightly more used to teenagers, and they don't scare me as much. Whereas, like, a newborn, I had no idea what I was doing. Okay, so scouts here. There are 7 of them for ACCM. Dexter has spearmen and his own scouts defensively. But it's been a good fight. Nice micro from Dexter, bringing back the weakened one there. Gets it back. Now there are 3 weak scouts here. Or 2 full HP ones and a weak one. Villagers and a fresh scout for Dexter are going to fight this. ACCM's scout was trapped. It's different when it's a teenager that lives in your house, though. I'm sure. There are a couple of unused scouts to the south. If Dexter had them, that could have been a little bit easier to clear up. Dexter did respond well to that aggression, although 2 villagers worth of idle time means that the deficit is getting fairly big at the moment. Lohab could mean the right old age of 14 months. You wait till he's toddling around. Yeah, I'm sure it will get much, much harder. ACCM is researching bloodlines. If Dexter just finishes the palisades at the front, then ACCM's not going to be in. Okay, so Dexter needs to stop scout production. Needs to finish those 2 palisades first and foremost. Because bloodline scouts with a few archers coming in is going to be a scary prospect. Nice farming eco at the back here for Dexter. Has full ward on the left hand side. Yes. It getting much harder was how you got in this mess, Stevie. Touché. I had my nieces stay with me once at about age 5. The concept of them smashing their heads against my furniture was exhausting. Yeah, baby proofing will be necessary. Okay, the scouts are into the villagers on the wood line, and Dexter I think we might see the GG fairly soon. This is a lot of damage. These scouts are going to keep this open. More army can come in for ACCM. Second stable is coming up for Dexter, but there's 20 military versus 7 at the moment. With nothing under TC to garrison, the GG is called. Good effort from Dexter. Did get some good damage in early on, but the difference in the level here does show through, as you'd expect. So yeah, ACCM takes the set 3-0.